Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Miscreated. It is currently 8:55 server time. We have a little bit of sun in the sky. I'm not sure if that's morning, but there is a thunderstorm a-brewing. So, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves inside. Ooh, it's certainly feeling stormy outside. Let's go ahead and grab that bandage. We've got our trusty 22 close by. You know what? I don't want to jinx it. Oh. Oh. We were off to a pretty good start. I was going to say, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like we should give our dude here a name. I think he deserves one. So I'd like to see some suggestions in the comments as to what our man's name should be. Give me some ideas, and who knows, it could end up being the one. Something that I didn't note last time was that we have an axe, we have a hammer, and we have some nails. So with that, actually I think we only have like one. It's like is it a box of nails? Maybe, but we could theoretically make our own base now. It's something that we might look at doing. There is this Carlington BA-70 there, which is looking pretty damn tempting right about now. I can't see if there's any ammunition for it though. BA-70, like it looks like a proper rifle. I'm thinking we might just need to drop ours for a moment, which is dangerous. No, you know what? Let's just drop the axe for now. That's a much safer move. And let's go ahead and grab that. Okay. I'm just practicing my quick draw. Okay, let's see. So it's a bolt action rifle and it fires 223 rounds. Great. It's really cool, except the only unfortunate thing is that we don't have ammunition for it right now. I feel like holding on to this rifle is probably going to be better for us in the long run. It was pretty well hidden, but we're going to want to hide this better ourselves. So, we're going to take a step outside. I'm going to have a look at the sun as well, just see if it's getting any higher, or if it's setting. It does kind of look like it's getting higher. We're just going to come over here, just so it's in a kind of inconspicuous spot. I'm going to go ahead and drop it right here. Okay. Done. We're going to hurry up and get back inside our little temporary apocalypse zone. Go ahead and grab our axe again. Thank you. So that should be number 1. Yep, that's the one. And number 4. Great. Perfect. Okay, we have that corn, which I think we'll eat in a little bit. We'll wait till we're a little bit more hungry before we do use it. And there are just as many people on the server again today, so we're going to have to be a bit mindful of our surroundings, especially in a thunderstorm like this. There's a high chance that... Ooh, sleeveless vest. Okay, can we put it on? Oh, snap, look at that. We have an extra thing of, inventory space. That is awesome. I'm probably going to try and keep everything into here for now, just to make things easier, but, I think we look pretty cool as well, right? Not a bad-looking dude. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with us, so I'm hoping that someone else doesn't. Problem being, we do look relatively well equipped now, so sometimes when someone that's new doesn't have anything to lose, they can take a chance on us. I'm just loving the atmosphere right now. I'm really digging this. Okay. I wonder how the mutants do in the rain. We have some more houses nearby, so we're going to try and explore them, because things do repopulate and the houses are here, so why the hell not? We are going to try and stay nice and low though. Just keep a low profile for both players and mutants. Okay, let's get up to the house. This is the kind of time where I would feel more likely to shoot on sight. Purely just because it's going to be hard to communicate with all this noise. We're actually just going to eat those peas right away. You know what, let's eat the pears as well. It's going to max us out. Okay, there's another axe. Not bad, and there's actually some more food as well, so let's actually keep some of it if we can. Just practicing. You know what, we actually do have 7 rounds with this, so if we do find a mutant, I'm probably going to try and use a mutant for target practice, because there's no use having a gun if we don't know how to use it properly. We've certainly got enough bandages right now. Just going to make sure that's actually stacked up okay. It has, so I think we can stack 5 of them. And I don't think we're going to need that rag now, so we're just going to leave that behind. Okay, take our soda. We've got some clean water, which I'm like half tempted for us to take the bottle, because that's something that we can just keep refilling. So it's maybe better for us to take those than the Pepsi. We'll keep these up here for now. I'm just trying to my absolute best to keep my ear out for any footsteps. I think what I'm most afraid on this is running into more than one person, because keeping an eye on 2 people is much, much harder. Alright, the place is all clear. Sultan's to the north, and Sultan is where we want to go, but there are a few more houses here that I think I'm going to want to check out first. Thought I heard a mutant. I want to check out that house down the way there. So, let's get off the road. Moving to the field. Yeah, sun's definitely getting higher, that's good. Good for us, good for YouTube. Good to actually be able to see what's going on. Feel a little bit more comfortable now. And actually sounds like the thunderstorm is letting up a little bit. Oh, sweet relief. And looks like it's like a farm down there or something. Oh. Just like that, the rain has passed. Let's have a look at our guy properly. Okay, that's enough ogling. I do feel slightly vulnerable being out in the fields like this. But I can actually hear a lot better now what's going on. One more place across the road. Not a bad little house, this. So, for those of you that don't know, we're on Orca Island. So, we are actually on an island, and this may be the last kind of holdout. We don't know. They've lost communication a long time ago. I'm imagining that our mystery man here is not a native of the island. Not a local. He doesn't seem to have too much knowledge of the area. But that's just me at the same time. However, we seem to have enough knowledge to get around. Beef stew. Let's just let's take it, because we actually do have a little bit of inventory space to play with. However, I'd love to be able to fill it up with some ammunition and maybe a sidearm. We'll take whatever food we can for now, and then we can always just eat it. Just always want to be a little bit more careful when I'm going upstairs. And I know I'm actually walking around with my gun up now. It's just how I'm feeling. I've rebound my voice command, and I want to test it, but at the same time I'm really nervous too. We're just going to do a quick test and stay quiet. Yeah, it looks good. Is that an attic? Yeah, we can't get up to it though. That would be cool. It seems they died here a long time ago. We can't even tell which one it is. It's the husband or the wife. But whichever one it is, they died without the other. Maybe that's why they're here. Maybe the husband or the wife is still out there. Maybe she's one of the people. Just like our men. Trying to make their way, trying to survive. Ooh. Camo cargo pants, and it's kind of like a digital pattern. What are the ones we're using now? Kind of like a sandy one. I wonder if the digital camo would be better. You know what? We've actually got a small mega light from that, which is going to be a lot better than our regular flashlights. So we're going to go ahead, chuck that, and you know what? Let's just shift some of these things. I wonder if you can shift them. Yeah, we can. Just put them straight into the pants on the floor. And we're going to go ahead, take ours off, like so, and we should just be able to grab them. There we go. Yeah. I kind of like them. I haven't seen ones like that so far. Gotta stay fashionable, right? Okay, I'm gonna say this house is clear. We'll check the house across the road, and then we're gonna get on the road to Sultan. And when I say on the road, I mean slightly off the road, because the road is gonna lead us there, but we don't want to follow it directly. Because if we do, we are more than likely going to run into some people. And we want to be the ones that seize them, rather than the other way around. And I'm just going to start moving a little bit faster now. The sooner we're on the road, the better. I'll keep that down. Another house around the bend. Again, tempting to go and check that out. I'm going to keep this up. You see how there's no cross here? So, shooting from the hip, as it should be, is quite difficult to do. I kind of like the way that the game is designed as a whole, and that shots matter, and you don't want to take them just willy-nilly. You need to think about your ammunition. You're thinking about each shot that you take. That's pretty clean down. Okay. It's quiet. It's as if the storm was never here, but wow, that is it's quite the kill. I haven't actually seen a house with that in yet. And it's also interesting, they've turned the TV around to face the other way. I find that strange. Oh, we're having a little bit of a trouble on the stairs. Black combat boots. I think ours are okay, the ones that we have at the moment. Let's just have a look. What do we... Yeah, the steel-toe boots. Maybe combat boots would be better. And I feel like maybe we did have combat boots before, and I've just swapped again. But, yeah, no, we'll stick with the combat boots. Or is steel-toe better? I'm just trying to think what I would want to wear. You know, the combat boots, they're probably more designed for being outside for long periods of time. Steel-toe's good for being inside a factory, but maybe not so much for walking through the wilderness. The steel-toe's good protection, but you'd end up getting a hell of a lot of blisters after a while. Wouldn't be the most comfortable shoe in the world. Then again, I might just be talking out my ass. Okay, what do we got upstairs? Beanie? Not for us. You know what, we're gonna lower this again. Just because I get a little bit nervous about accidentally shooting with it. Because I think if we go to shoot, it'll bring it up first, and then we have to click again. So I guess it gives us a little bit more of a buffer than me accidentally discharging this firearm. Okay. We're going to be heading out onto the road. Like I said, that makes me nervous. It really does. And we're actually gonna be running. I kind of feel better being on that side there. I mean, there is a lot of open field, though. That's the only problem, but there seem to be more houses on that side. Let's cross over. Probably going to be rocking in third person for a little bit of this run, just because we get slightly bit of a higher field of view. Okay. Not many mutants about, which is kind of a nice change. I remember when we were first playing this, and we just didn't see a mutant for like the first 3-4 episodes, I think it was. But I kind of like that as well. I like the suspense, the build up to it. You know, like that's the kind of place where I would expect us to find a mutant. Big house up on the hill. Oh, we've got a shed actually. I am going to want to check that out. We are just going to pass these places by. Yeah, I feel like in kind of suburbia, we're more likely to find pistols and other small firearms like that, but out here in the country, we're more likely to find shotguns, rifles. I mean, that makes more sense to me. Okay, I do love those echo effects. So we're going to check the trash out really good because we know how well things can be hidden. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Doesn't look like anything to me. Is that a fireplace? Yeah, someone's made a fire there. I don't know if that's a player or... Ooh, okay, now I'm spooked. It could just be a model, but it could also be a player because you can make fireplaces in this. You can make campfires. Okay, I'm thinking of maybe following this fence along. We can go up to there, up to that house. Because that's the road that leads to Sultan. So as long as we kind of keep that to our left-hand side, which is the west, we should be able to find our way okay. And there's a little road here, and that seems to be like a driveway leading up to the farm. Is it? Or is it just a separation? No, it is a driveway of sorts. Okay, let's see what's going on at Herschel's farm. No people yet. Kinda thankful. I wonder if Matt's still about. Matt, our friend that we made last episode. I wonder how he fared. Like, I hope I didn't put him wrong by giving him a good impression. I guess it means that, for him there's a chance that there's good people out here, but I certainly don't want him to believe that everyone's going to be good. But who knows, Matt could have been a potential bandit. Maybe we've turned him away. I don't know, I get a weird feeling about this place. It's quite a large building back there. I'm just going to go in a little bit slower. Because I think, is that a fucking car? It might not be a working car. It just looked more working than some of the ruined cars I've seen so far. And actual chickens? And that kind of looks like a player base. Ooh, I'm feeling nervous. Yeah, there's chickens there. Okay, we're gonna be real quiet. I'm gonna check that base. So hard to see from here if there's anyone there. American flag fluttering in the wind. Fluttering in the wind? Jeez, come on. Okay, I feel like we're a little too exposed right now. We're gonna run over and check that car. Shh. God damn the plops. I don't see anyone in the house. But, I mean, this place feels like a place where survivors are. And, I mean, they've been building. There's more than enough trees around here. Nah, this is completely gone. Tempted to take the oil just for now, though. I don't know why that scared the crap out of me. Okay, we're gonna go check these other places before we actually go into the house. Because if this were me, I kind of feel like the house is almost the trap. Okay, we've got a tire. Doesn't look like we've got much else. I was hoping to be able to see more of what this structure is out the back. Because From a distance, it looked big. Black gloves. We actually don't have any gloves, so there we go. Yeah, look at us now. What are they? Is that something else? Let's stand up. Frying pan. And if there's anyone over at the base right now, they aren't paying attention, so try and make the most of that. Oh shit, that is a huge player base. See, what I'm doing now, I'm doing because I'm afraid, but also if that was my base and I saw someone coming up to it with a weapon out like this, I would take that as a threat. That is quite the fortress. We're not gonna mess with them. We're gonna leave them be. Come back this way. Check out the other fort. Now, if we come into the house, we're gonna have a chance to actually check the base around the back from above. I'm just gonna stay quiet in this building, though. Chickens in here. They look like they've been dead for a long time. Yeah, it's not a bad structure. The people behind there, they seem to be a little bit more advanced with their structure, but that tree fort's pretty big as well. I have to think with them being so close to each other that they'd be allies, or at least, you know, on semi-good terms. I don't know if you'd put yourself that close to your enemy. I just thought there was a person there, but I guess it is a sign out front. The distortion of the glass, it did look like someone just standing there for a moment. I don't know if we can shoot through this glass either. Something we might find out the hard way. Something that I would like to see more of in these games is the ability to make bases out of places like this. Like, I think it's cool being able to make your own stuff, but I just like the idea of barricading your own space. You know, taking a pre-existing structure rather than making one from scratch. I just feel like it's a lot of unnecessary energy spent. Baseball bat's cool, but it doesn't have the same features as the axe does. I mean, the axe is, you know, yeah, useful for cutting wood and skulls. Yeah, that's good to know. We need to cut some skulls, we can. Already killed one mutant with it. Okay. So, we know that there are certainly people living here on this farm. They're not using the main building, but they have two forts. And I don't know how I feel about killing their chicken. We don't really have much of a way to cook it just yet. Because the thing is, when you make a base, you don't always stay there, do you? You don't exactly sit in it all the time. You go out, you get resources, and you bring them back. And you bring them back probably in a vehicle. We could run up, see if there's a way in. It is really dangerous, though. I wonder if it's safer just to keep on trying to move on to Sultan. What do we have in our inventory? What's some food and some water? We could try and say we're a trader. A trader, not a traitor. I think we're gonna try it. Give us a chance to look around it. Just see what's going on. Also want to read that sign as well. Or see if we can. Oh, jeez, frame rate died for a second then. Claimed land. one's home. It's all pretty well locked up. Okay, I think the sooner that we get away from here, the better. Or at least the better I will feel. Okay. We're back up at the main road. The question is, though, is Sultan still heading over that way? I think it is. You know what? We do have our map. I just heard that car, but no, it's in real life. It's outside my place, not in the game. These are the places we checked out earlier during the thunderstorm. So we just need to keep on running. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Road seems to curve around here. Let's see if we can find a road sign. Few buildings, more farm places. But there is a sign. Question is, what does it say? Sultan! That's exactly what we want. Let's try and follow in the forest if we can. I want to be hidden. Running through the forest like this does make me nervous as well because of, well, the local wolf population. I mean, generally, they howl from a distance, but there's always a chance, right, that we could just run into a pack of them. I'd rather not use our ammunition on them, if we could. I don't know how well a 22 is going to do to bring them down. Ooh, okay, we've got another player base. I'm just going to hang back for a second. Looks like a tree fort. I'm guessing they must have built a way up there. Oh, it's actually floating. Okay, my immersion. Where did it go? Okay, I don't think there's anyone by this strange floating tree fort. I'm guessing they must build a way up to it. That's how they get access to this stuff. Alright. I think we're getting closer. Okay, we're coming up to another road. Hey, look! There we go! Welcome to Sultan. It must curve right around. What's the other one we got there? Pinecrest, Brightmoor. Okay. Just want to try and get an idea of where we are as a whole. So let's go into our inventory. So 3, okay. There it is. So, Sultan puts us just at the kind of... Well, it's interesting, actually. Sultan kind of has its back right to the river on 2 sides. And we came from the Rocky Ripple side, so we've got Haven distributors across the way. Pinecrest must be... what's the main city here? Is it not Brightmoor? Then again, Pinecrest seems like it's bigger, or at least it's on flatter ground, so it makes me think that you could have a city there. But maybe Woodhaven, yeah, it's kind of the same, really. Interesting. Okay, all right, let's go back to our rifle. Let's make sure. Yep, we got it. And start heading in towards town. Now, if there's going to be a chance of running into people, it's probably going to be here. Sultan was good to us last round. Well, last time we were playing this, but this is an entirely different server, entirely different group of people. And really, we're doing pretty good in terms of food, water, even got a gun with some bullets. I would like more bullets. That would be nice. Maybe some more nails as well. Might be able to look at getting our own little wilderness fortress set up. Oh, hello. Okay. This might be our chance. Might be our chance to test it out. As long as we can stay hidden. Yeah. I mean, I want to get an idea of the range on it as well. I think if you have a chance... Maybe we should have used this on chicken. Maybe that would have been better. But I think firing a gun near those 2 bases would have been bad news for us. So we're going to hunt this naked instead. seen it, and he hasn't seen us. I don't want to spend all our ammunition trying to take him down, though, so we might quickly swap out to the axe. Worst case scenario, so that's 1. So I just need to be able to press that quick and hopefully get it out. We want to get a good position on this guy, though. We don't want him just running out of the damn trees at us. Kind of really like it if he was back on the road. No, it's a tree. Calm down. My nerves are a little bit on edge at the moment, though. Our mystery man here has only killed 1 mutant so far. Is that a dry riverbed? Okay, sounds like he's over this way. If it's the same one. It could be more than 1. Okay, there we go. I hope you are the same one. Oh, where's he going? No, he's just running about. Oh shit. He's gone over a ridge. We are quite close to what looks to be the town. It makes me nervous about firing a gun out here, but I kind of need to know what our weapon is like, really, you know? Okay, it's like a sewer. Maybe we can go inside there. Shit, maybe we can. Where are you, my naked friend? Just come out. I need to shoot you. Interesting building as well. Might be a gas station? Okay, we aren't just going to waste the shot, though. We need to make sure it's going to count. I also need to see if there's any drop-off in this game. We've fired pistols before, but we've fired them from pretty close range. Looks like maybe we can go in there. No, maybe not. No, it's just the hill. Damn. Okay, slowly ease our way up. Alright, we need to drink. Let's do that now. Okay. Oh, actually, what is this place? It's kind of cool. Where are our mutants? Sounds like they might be one on the side here now. You know, I'm all on board. That sounds big. Like the kind of thing that we do not want to fuck with. That could be one of the big ones. Now, when our first character did die, which unfortunately happened off screen, it was by one of the big guys. And it sounds like we've got a regular out here as well. Sounds like we actually have a few around us. These woods might be more populated than we thought. Yeah, there's certainly one back there. There you are. Are you tracking us? Perfect. Okay. We're gonna fire, and then we're gonna run. We hit him. Didn't kill him. Okay, we need to run now. Oh, we need to run. Oh, we definitely need to run. Is he still on us? Okay, so the 22 still puts out a hell of a bang. I think we might have lost him. Famous last words. Let's get the axe. Yep, axe is up and ready. Okay, we've got another one. Okay, there's no blocker, right? Just trying to see. We should be able to take him down. Oh, I thought he was getting attacked by someone again. Did you just give up? I think he lost track of us. Or something else took his attention. did fire our gun in the woods. If there's anyone in Sultan, they would have heard that. They might be coming our way right now. But I think what our guy is gonna do is get himself nice and close to this tree, huddle up with his axe close, and wait patiently. And you'll know what that means. It's time for the end of today's episode. Thank you all for joining me. We found out that our 22 can seemingly pack a punch, but maybe not enough. We might need to look for an upgrade. Alrighty, I have been Rycon. This has been our mystery man. How about we see some names in the comments for what we'd like him to be called? You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.